Published time, the 20th of February 2019, 23:18. Edited time, the 21st of February 2019, 8:47. U.S. President Donald Trump has refused to take in the New Jersey-born ISIS bride, pleading to be allowed back into the U.S. now that the terror group is all but destroyed in Syria, sparking an avalanche of mixed reactions on Twitter. Trump tweeted out his defiant refusal to allow Hodeh, now living in a Syrian refugee camp with her son 4 years after running away to marry an Islamic State, formerly ISIL, fighter, to return to her family home in Hoover, Alabama. Thana, now a widow and mother of a young son, claimed she deeply regrets her flight to the Middle East in 2014 to join the terrorist group. I have instructed Secretary of State Mike Pompeo, and he fully agrees, not to allow Hodeh back into the country. Donald J. Trump, at Real Donald Trump, February 20, 2019. Trump's proclamation came just days after he warned European countries that they must repatriate and put on trial the 800-odd European IS fighters currently held captive by the U.S., Syrian allies, or the jihadists would be released, certain to permeate Europe. Twitter pounced on the apparent hypocrisy. But what about the 800 ISIS captives you want to release into the UK? What does Mike think about that? Patty Sharpless, at BusyMom142, February 20, 2019. Didn't you earlier ask European countries to take all their ISIS prisoners and put them on trial? If so, why are you not doing the same? Sangeetha, at Sangeet67357829, February 20, 2019. After demanding the EU collect over 800 ISIS fighters captured in Syria, be prosecuted in their homelands. Trump. W. at Falthertana, February 20, 2019. With some insisting Mathana was entitled to a trial. Well, apparently it is if the president can decide who is entitled to rights as a citizen. Here in the U.S. we have this thing called a trial. One outcome of a trial is prison, not exile. This is not ancient Greece. Eric Stoltz, at Eric M. Stoltz, February 20, 2019. She is an American citizen and entitled to due process. If she has committed a crime, i.e., treason, then bring a case and put her on trial. You can't just rescind citizenship via fiat. Maybe Putin can, but you can't, sir. Lamondem. Fowler, at Monty Fowler, February 20, 2019. Or at least that her son deserved a second chance. I think this decision is wrong actually. I think this woman and child should be brought back to the country and I think she should be arrested. The child is an innocent and an American citizen. Baljuel, at Baljuel2, February 20, 2019. Trump's fans cheered the president and hurled taunts at the suddenly remorseful his wife. Thank you, Mr. President. She forfeited her citizenship when she committed treason. She sided with our enemy and can no longer be a recipient of our nation's generosity. Lisa Myers, at VetMom67, February 20, 2019. Good call. Actions have consequences. So if you denounce our county and swear allegiance to ISIS, you are no longer welcome here. CC, at Chat by CC, February 20, 2019. Enjoy your forever home. Jack Posobiec, United States, at Jack Posobiec, February 20, 2019. Some of the most strident resistance voices actually crossed party lines to agree with their erstwhile nemesis. Anyone who joins ISIS should not be allowed back into America. That's a decision you make. The same is true for white supremacists who attack minorities. I'd only wish that Trump would stand up to domestic terrorists as he does with international terrorism. Ed Krasenstein, at Ed Krasen, February 20, 2019. The one and only decision you have made that I support. Shirley C. at Shirley, February 20, 2019. For the first time in 2 years I can say I agree with you. Brandon Neely, at Brandon Neely, February 20, 2019. Others commented on media double standards. You get more of a fair shake in the MSM if you literally joined ISIS than if you're a smirking teenager in a MAGA hat. Cassandra Fairbanks, at Cassandra Rules, February 19, 2019. While some attempted a trial by Twitter, she seems to be remorseful, unlike that girl from the UK. Every case needs to be carefully investigated. 10 years probation if allowed to return, among other considerations. Kenneth Fellenbaum, at Kenneth Fellen before, February 20, 2019. Has the world gone crazy? Are you not aware of this thing called a trial? We don't have a justice system based on Twitter comments and presidential whims. Eric Stoltz, at Eric M. Stoltz, February 20, 2019. And at least one person found it curious how Mithana had popped up at the same time as British's wife Shamima Begum, whom Theresa May's government announced it would strip of her citizenship on Tuesday. Amazing coincidence. Both the USA and the UK have an ISIS child bride to vilify within days of each other. They are not even trying to hide the collusion between the illegal Brexit referendum and POT US election now. Who tracked these girls down, and why? Just jewels.